The Lost Wallet. It was a sunny afternoon in the small town of Willow Creek. The streets were quiet, with only a few people walking by, enjoying the warm weather. Among them was a young woman named Emily. She had just finished her shift at the local cafe and was on her way home. As she walked down the street, she suddenly noticed something on the ground. It was a wallet lying near the sidewalk. Emily picked up the wallet and looked around to see if anyone was nearby, but the street was almost empty. She opened the wallet and saw that it was full of cash, credit cards, and a driver's license. The driver's license had a photo of a man named Mr. Anderson. Emily recognized him as one of the regular customers at the cafe. Without thinking twice, Emily knew she had to return the wallet to its owner. She quickly made her way to Mr. Anderson's address, which was listed on the driver's license. It wasn't far from where she found the wallet. When she arrived, she hesitated for a moment. What if he didn't remember her? What if he thought she was trying to steal his money? But Emily pushed those thoughts aside and knocked on the door. After a few moments, the door opened and Mr. Anderson appeared. He was an elderly man, and his face was full of surprise when he saw Emily standing there. "Hello, Mr. Anderson," Emily said nervously. "I'm Emily, from the cafe. I found your wallet on the street, and I wanted to return it to you." Mr. Anderson's eyes widened in shock, and then softened with gratitude. "Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize I had lost it. Thank you so much, Emily. You have no idea how much this means to me." He invited Emily inside and offered her a cup of tea as a way to thank her. As they sat in his cozy living room, Mr. Anderson began to share stories from his life. He talked about his late wife, his children who now lived far away, and his love for the little things in life, like visiting the cafe every morning. Emily listened with interest, feeling a warm connection with the kind old man. As they talked, Mr. Anderson revealed that the money in his wallet was meant for a donation to the local animal shelter. He had been saving it for months and planned to give it to the shelter that weekend. "I was worried that someone would take the money, and I wouldn't be able to help the animals," Mr. Anderson said. "But thanks to you, they will still get the help they need." Emily smiled, feeling a deep sense of happiness. She realized that her small act of kindness had made a big difference in someone's life. As she left Mr. Anderson's house that evening, she felt lighter, knowing that she had done the right thing. The next day, Mr. Anderson came to the cafe as usual. But this time he wasn't alone. He brought a little puppy with him, one that he had just adopted from the animal shelter. This little guy needed a home, Mr. Anderson explained with a smile. And I thought, what better way to show my gratitude than by giving him one? Emily couldn't help but laugh as the puppy wagged its tail happily. She reached out to pet the puppy and felt its warm fur under her hand. In that moment, Emily realized that kindness truly had no boundaries. One small act had not only brought happiness to Mr. Anderson, but it had also found a home for a little puppy. From that day on, Emily made a promise to herself to always be kind, no matter how small the gesture. Because as she had learned, even the smallest acts of kindness could lead to the most beautiful outcomes. And so, the town of Willow Creek became just a little bit brighter, all because one young woman decided to do the right thing.